can see I'm just the edge of the video there up. And the reason I didn't buy ordinary screws in the shop was because I wanted zinc plated ones. This is an example of an ordinary self tapper in English, I suppose. In Russian these are samorays. As you can see, this one is a black one, and it's got rust on it already. That's what will happen in your wood. It goes rusty, and then chances are the end will snap off eventually. What you should be using on outside work is these type. This is the same screw basically the same thing, except that this one is zinc plated. I'll show you this a bit closer. They are a lot more expensive, but they won't break the bank. It's worth the investment of putting those in. You see a company coming in and they're doing work for you and they're putting these on the outside walls, you should be questioning why they're putting those on there. Shouldn't be doing it. Should be using zinc plated, stops rust. And also if you're putting siding on anywhere and you're using zinc plated ones, they won't rust and ruin your nice siding. Nails, the same thing, zinc plated rather than ordinary black self tappers. As you can see, it's very secure. Actually, in fact, you know, with the floorboard in, these are 150s by 50s millimeters, and they haven't got the studs in yet. It's just put on this on top. And even so, it's still, there's no bounce in the floor. It's still very, very solid. And it's a good thing to consider if you're having one of these type of houses built, is don't go for the final finish straight onto the floor joist, which is what the plan of this one was originally when they did their plan, and I changed it and I'm putting in these Dimovka, and it gives it a really, really solid floor. A real difference when the plywood or TFP goes on top of this, the final finish gives it a real solid floor, no movement at all. It's really worth doing the extra expense, which is a tiny amount, to get these put in. These don't actually go in. These when these go in actually in the final floor, they don't go in right next to each other. There's a little gap. There's about a 2 centimeter gap between each one. And and that provides a really, really solid floor. It's not going to move anywhere. Even now you can feel it's solid, you know. And that's without a single nail in there, nothing. It's just they just laid. There's not even cut to the right size. In fact, you can see up here. They just laid on literally as a temporary floor. But yep, that's it.